Hey, what's going on everybody? It's PostHooking here. For anyone that's new, make sure you drop a like, drop a sub and turn on post notifications. I will be dropping a build video if this video hits 200 likes. So now let me get into the video. I have actually recently moved to current gen instead of next gen for the end of this season. Now the reasoning behind my move to current gen. The movement I'm finding is too hard on next gen. I'm really limited to one move at the moment. I can't really do much about that. I can only really post hook. It's still pretty effective, but I needed more. I just needed more. I was raging too much. I needed to get off next gen. So I'm on current gen right now. I'm really enjoying it much more. For me, I need space in current gen, and because I do post spins and other stuff, and it means I can actually get a shot off. It has nothing to do with post hooks, just post movement. They're totally different on current and next gen, the movement system for post scorers, and current is so much better. It's more like 21, 20 and 22 movement. Next gen is just a completely different thing. So here we are now. Let's actually get into the video and what I wanted to talk about with an unbiased point of view about NBA2K23 and why I actually don't think this game's going to last as much as what everyone's been talking about. The first issue I have is the people complaining about post scorers, and I do think it was true that they were pretty much broken and you couldn't contest them, and it was fixed. I still green my post hooks if I time them, so I do think they're at a very good state now, but they weren't, so they needed to be patched. And I do believe the 6'9" rim runners need to be patched. Something needs to be done. If that means you up blocks or up something else, then do that. But make sure I can actually guard them. Like, people phase through me, and then once you get team take, they can shoot. They can just magically shoot threes from everywhere. I just don't think that's fair. And it's so easy to get takeover. It's too easy. But I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about how OP they are. And I'm fine with post scorers being patched, but make sure everyone gets patched too, you know? So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is blocks. Now they kind of toy into what I was talking about in the first one with 6'9s, because that actually does affect them. And I know if they buff blocks, it'll affect me, and that's why I'm not being biased here. I genuinely feel like blocks need to be buffed. Even though that's going to impact me, blocks need to be buffed. They're stupid. I have high anchor, high chase down artist and a high block, and I still only occasionally get one. It's like you can drive to the ring and take a layup and you get scared because you're going to miss it, a wide open layup. But then if you take a dunk over 3 people, it'll always make. I don't understand it. It really doesn't make sense to me, and I just think it's really unbalanced. They were crying for post scorers to be patched, but once they're living, they don't care. They don't care anymore. I think Mike Wang should touch the gameplay. About time. It's 3 weeks in. He should touch the gameplay. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was steals. Now, this is mainly in current gen. I found with the last few days I've been playing, steals are really bad on that game. And I never found the issue on next gen. But apparently, there's the likes of Nadex. He's found that issue on next gen. I haven't found it, but on current gen, it's a whole nother level. You can have a 90 ball handle and still get plucked at least 1 to 2 times a game. Like, I've been plucked 9 times in one game. Like, I know I have a 44 ball handle, but I also have gold unpluckable, and I'm holding L2. Like, sometimes I don't even move and they get the steal. I think that just seems a little... Like, in next gen, you can look at these clips. I will never get plucked here. That's what I find really good about next gen. It's more balanced than current gen, but current gen's got the better movement for me. Now, that's enough for me ranting. Overall, I do enjoy the game, but there's a few tweaks that need to be made, or I don't know if 2K will last, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I know Mike Wang and Ronnie won't listen to me, but I feel like I'm losing to people that are not better than me, and the skill gap that was meant to be there at the start of the year just isn't there anymore. I appreciate everyone that stayed to the end. All likes and subs are really appreciated in the video. We are on the road to 24K, and I appreciate everyone that's still here. Cheers.